Welcome back. It's part 2 on what in the world are DFW home prices going to do in 2023. If you're new here, go back to my first video where I break down how in the world we got to where we are right now, and is the real estate market going to crash this year in Dallas-Fort Worth? Make sure you follow to the end to hear the full prediction. Okay, so let's say DFW's economy stays in a recession. So that we're going to compare a hard landing versus a soft landing. So if the GDP in DFW goes down 3%, then the predictions are that home prices are going to go down 1.42%, which means prices will land at around $490,000. But let's say it's a soft landing, and so GDP only goes down 1%, and they're actually predicting prices will go up 0.19%, which means the average home price would be $498,000. But let's say DFW doesn't experience a recession, and instead we have continued economic growth. In that case, if GDP goes up 2.5%, then they're predicting home sale prices are going to go up 3.01%, bringing the average sales price to $512,000 and change. Let's say the economy is really good and goes up 5%. That means home prices are expected to go up 5.03%, bringing the average sales price to $522,000. But what are the interest rates projected to do this year? When surveying the Fed, the best case scenario would that rates would be at 5.25%. The most likely outcome, though, would that rates would be at 5.38%. And the worst case scenario projection was that they'd be at like around 5.75%. So my realtor friends are wondering, well, how many sales does that translate to in 2023 versus last year? Projections say that a best case scenario is that we'll have just over 98,000 sales in DFW for a decrease of 0.57%. A most likely scenario of 98,000 and change sales for a decrease in 0.73%. And worst case scenario is a drop by 1.21%, and we'd have 97,536 sales. Guys, the sky is not falling. So if you've been saying, I'm just going to wait to buy or sell until the prices go way down, it's not going to happen. At least that's not what we're seeing. We are not in a 2008 situation. In 2008, there were 1.75 million foreclosures. Now there's only 87,000. In 2008, there were 1.5 million bankruptcies. Right now we have 285,000. In 2008, there was 5.9 months of inventory. Now we're averaging about 2.4. Even if prices drop the way they did back in 2008, we experienced a 20% drop, we're still going to be back at April 2021 prices, which was still really good. How do I know this? My name is Kim Dean. I've been a realtor here in the North Dallas suburbs for the last 18 years, including the 2008 situation. So if you have more questions, please reach out. I'd love to talk.